What's up, guys? This KCB's here, and today I'm coming at you with the BRIAN DAWWKINS 98 overall review. Now, of course, before we get there, go ahead and drop a like on the video because it definitely helps out the channel. Along with that, if you guys are into player reviews, if you guys do like money schemes to get you down the field and score more points, if you guys like coin making methods, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And then when you're done with that, go ahead and turn that notification bell on just so you're notified anytime we drop anything. Alright, so this is going to be coming in with his 93 speed, 91 excel, 92 tackling, 97 play rec, 95 pursuit, 84 man coverage, 97 zone coverage, and 96 hit power. So I do have this stock version of the card. I didn't power him up just because I do have Sean Taylor, and there's no need for me. I think a little bit of a huge waste. He can definitely get all the usual abilities. When it comes to like his superstar, he gets all that. When it comes to his tier 1, he does get acrobat tier 1, zoned out, tip drill. I think acrobat's probably the best. When it comes to tier 2, he gets lurker, enforcer, and he also gets like acrobat as well, zoned out, homer, clutch, the whole 9. Tier 3, wow, it's terrible. Tier 3, he gets universal coverage. So because of that, I do think you go universal coverage tier 3, tier 2 enforcer, and tier 1 you can kind of do whatever you want. Now, as far as when it comes to like pricing, I did notice he was pretty cheap right now. He's about $370 if you get lucky. More in the 400 range is where you're looking for what he's gonna cost you, and that seems pretty decent for the type of card he is. I played about 5 different games with him, and let me tell you, there was some really big highlighted points where I could say he's an amazing card, but there were also a lot of points where I could say he's very, very average, and he doesn't play as good as you would assume he would. This could be because he's not tiered up, and when he's not tiered up, I think cards don't play as good in general. You almost always have to power a card up. It really isn't worth using most cards that aren't powered up on your team, unless you don't have the coins, obviously, no money spent. There you have him making a huge hit, causing the fumble return for a touchdown. I think he slows down Aaron Donald is a fat tub of lard who couldn't outrun a dead squirrel. Shout out to G Maya, that's what it is. But straight up, I really do feel like this BRIAN DAWWKINS card is very, 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 very underwhelming for his stats. And like I said, it could be because he wasn't powered up. This is one thing I noticed as well too. Unlike Sean Taylor, who anytime there's a run play, Sean Taylor kind of breaks forward and he reads that automatically. So if you're running the ball, Sean Taylor tends to he blitzes on the run. As compared to this BRIAN DAWWKINS card, very similar to Devin McCourty in the sense that he tends to start shimmying backwards and kind of backpedaling in order to get into position. So because of that, it really, really, really slows down his ability to stop the run. And as soon as we already know a safety or a cornerback gets engaged with a different position, like a tight end or a lineman, they end up almost always getting blown up or block shedding. It's one or the other. It's never like a normal thing. But because of his backpedaling, like a Nate, just like that's what he does. Because of that, it really messes up how good this card could be. We already know Madden is a run first game. That's just what it is. Madden 20 anyways has become a run first game. So you really want free safeties and safeties who are gonna break on the ball, and he just doesn't do that as often as he should. Now, as a user, he is very, very useful. And I do wanna say he isn't going to be the most amazing user on the field. If you ask me, Sean Taylor is still way better. So is Jamal Adams, and definitely Taylor Mays. But like I said, it really has to do more than anything with the fact that he backpedals instead of shooting towards the gap, unless you're usering. Now, as a user, like I said, he's decent, but he's not game changing. But he's also not that expensive. So, I mean, you get what you give. $370, $380 for technically the best free safety in the game. I'd say very comparable to Sean Taylor. If you ask me, Sean Taylor is still better. He just is. He just reads the field a lot better. There's something about certain cards EA tends to make play better as well too. Regardless of their stats, they just ball out because EA loves them. So, like I said, you're gonna notice that he just backpedals, and that's really what bugs me about this card. It's the worst trait about him. As far as tackling in open space, he can make those tackles, but if you get bombed deep, like right here, I noticed, you might just get mossed. And that was Fitzgerald. That wasn't even Moss that did that. So, like I said, see what it is that you want out of this card, and if you think it's worth it, then by all means go for it. If you have an Eagles theme team, by all means, it's probably great as well too. But I just don't see him as game-changing enough to invest all those coins into this power-up and to make him, your number one free safety for the rest of the year. I just don't see him as that unless you have an Eagles power-up team. And that obviously changes everything because then you have the +1s on speed, agility, the whole nine. And that just makes him an overall beast of a card. But for right now, I do rate him as a strong B minus. Price gives him like a B plus because he's not that expensive. But when you count in like how much you have to spend as far as powering him up and all the training that goes into him, he's gonna run you a pretty penny, at least 500K, at least, at the very least. And although he might be a game changer for your Eagle themes team, I don't see him as game breaking for your average mud squad. So there you have it, guys. B minus, B. Go ahead and let me know down below if you guys think I'm crazy. Let me know if you guys have him on your squad, if he balls out. Let me know if you think Sean Taylor's better, like I do. Let me know if you have anybody else in mind who you want me to review for you. And that's what it is. So yeah, it's KCB's checking in and checking out. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Thank you for checking up. Of course, take care. Have a blessed day, guys. Go get it today. Go out and ball, go out and eat, go out and do whatever you gotta do to get better at your craft. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.